is up? How's the Legion of Comic Collectors doing today? Well, today we got mainly a haul from online places. Part of why there was no haul video last week, but there was sort of a surprise visit to Tatertot as well. But I actually want to start off with something from Walmart. That would be Jujutsu Kaisen number 23. Wanted to bring this up because I'm getting a sort of depression now because for those that don't know, I do collect manga. My favorite thing to read. And I'm sad because this is just a couple chapters away from ending. Just a couple weeks ago, My Hero Academia ended. So, I mean, apart from One Piece, everything that I read and collect is ending. Which is, I mean, nice. You get the closure, see the end of the story, but it's also kind of sad because I do really, really look forward to these coming out. But, yeah. So, going with Tatertot's comics, I've got a lot to show today. So, we're actually going to do the mystery slab first. So, this is $25. This is the fourth one I've got. The last two have been good hits, I think at the $30 mark. So we'll see what is up with this one. Last time I pulled a signed John Romita book. And we have, oh, I pulled it front first. So this is actually pretty cool. This is sort of what I've been mentioning are the kind of things I thought I would pull out of these. So this is a Batman 96 9.8 CBCS first appearance of Clown Hunter. So very, very cool. I'm not disappointed with that at all. I think if I really wanted to, I could get a full collection of these variants, slab from them, for all about around the same price. So, yeah, I like that. So up next, let's get into the mail calls. Probably the oldest thing I've ordered was this Batman Treasury facsimile foil. If you follow me on Instagram, you know it came in heavily damaged. There is still a spine tick there, but the bend here ain't too bad. Still bent. I've had it sandwiched between my other treasuries, and it's helped it out quite a lot. I could probably eventually get it flat, but I won't get rid of that spine tick. And then I also picked up the Superman vs. Muhammad Ali facsimile foil. I do have the original of this. I don't have the Batman one original. So pretty cool. And these next books come from a seller called Silver Age on Instagram. So this is a series called Super DC Giant. On my goals list, I have stuff like DC Special, DC 100-page Giant, Super Team Family. And I had got one of these and forgot what it was called for the longest time. And eventually came across it in my boxes and added it to my goals list. And like the next day, this guy's selling these $5 a piece. All of these books, about the cheapest I saw would be $20 to $25 from eBay. It's a fantastic deal. They're in good shape. We have 16 is a Batman, Flash, and Metamorpho. Oh, Best of the Brave and the Bold. And the other Western, number 14. Super, super cool books. Working on my goals list mainly online. So I also picked up a DC Special number 5. I am down to 4 issues of this. Issue 4 is a horror title. There's 2 Wanted ones. Wanted was like a little mini from back then. I have all of the mini, but not the 2 that are part of DC Special. And then there's like a Strange Sports one I need. None of them too expensive, so I'll get to finish that. we picked up a Sergeant Rock off eBay. Something I do on eBay is things I'm looking for. I kind of watch the cheapest price one for a couple reasons. One, because like how I got this, they'll make you offers. I believe this guy took like $5 or $6 off. And two, just because later, you know, maybe I'm not going to buy it now, but I'll watch the cheapest one to see if I can find it in person, or maybe through my comic shop cheaper. And when I come back to eBay, I could see if I could beat the cheapest one I had found last time I looked. But it's always nice when they send you offers and you're able to get it. Didn't know the first issue of the series is actually issue 4. And I guess that's a pretty highly sought after book. It's a Bernie Wrightson horror cover. And man, it's been pricey. Another offer I accepted on something I was watching. A lot of this newer stuff I don't want to go to the store and buy. This is the complete Kneel Before Zod mini. So I'm getting in the habit now of just waiting for them to finish and getting a set cheap. I think I got this for like $16, something like that. And each issue is $4 to $5. So save a lot of money that way. Unfortunately, almost all the books I got online didn't come with bag and boards. So I did get one other book from that Silver Age seller on Instagram. A Jenny Friesen Poison Ivy cover, issue 8. And this next book goes out to my friend Signature King Tony. He is a foil collector, especially logo covers, and I have one that about to show you that he does not have, and I know he'll be jealous of. The Harley Quinn logo foil. Super, super cool. So we're going to take a break from the online purchases and jump over to Tatertot's Comics haul. So I was planning to go there and get a couple short boxes that I desperately need. Didn't end up getting them because turns out Tatertot's is having a buy one, get 3 free on every comic $5 and under. So they had restocked a little bit. I found a good chunk of some detective recent issues I didn't have. Actually been enjoying these newer Batman. And I do like these Bermejo covers. One I had passed up before because I had got the A cover. But I went ahead and got it because I like it so much. And that is this one. Looking at all the cameras in Arkham. I found a couple for my New 52 run. Did not have the Future's End. One regular Batman. A newer, the third Batman Incorporated series, issue 7. And as far as New 52 Batman goes, I found 3 Batman and Robin. I just need 4 issues of that. Very cool. And in the dollar bins, can't believe it, Batman White Knight, issue 8. I thought this finished this series. It doesn't. I still need issue 7. The first 3 series, White Knight, Curse of the White Knight, and beyond, I needed either 1 or 2 issues of the last 2 issues. But weirdly, the Generation Joker, I had recently picked up in issue 6. So the 4th series, I just have the last issue of. And out of the $5 bins, so 4 for $5, I picked up some of these before, but I grabbed a good chunk of Green Lantern variants. Very cool. I think this one is out of order, so we'll... Oh, no, it is in order. Very cool stuff. This is a series, these 2 volumes of Green Lantern and Green Lantern Corps, and maybe into the next volume where Jeff Johns left. I might get serious one day about getting every single variant of. I just like them so much. Issue 21 is the last one of those. And then we have a couple Green Lantern Corps. These are all 1 in 25 incentive variants. Grabbed a few Wonder Woman out of the $2 bins. I've got to be getting close on New 52 Wonder Woman. I had seen this there, and then in organizing my Wonder Woman boxes, realized I needed 1 issue of this, thought I had it all. And there it is, issue 7. And there's actually a YouTuber, Minnesota Comic Collector, I'll link him down below. Been doing some Adam Hughes videos, and in his recent haul, he got a ton of Wonder Woman Adam Hughes. And there's a point where I was really going after this Wonder Woman Volume 2, especially the Hughes covers. Need to get back to that, so I went and looked, and the price is marked. Had 2 I didn't have at a good price. And then getting up to the register, I had somehow got 1 extra. So basically I had to go grab 3 quick ones. And I had been mentioning, been thinking about Hawkman. So we got issue 45. And then 2 parts, part 1 and 2 of this Legend of the Hawkman. Prestige format. And in organizing my boxes, I noticed I was missing 1 issue of this series. Issue 4 of Identity Crisis. So super, super cool. So that is the Tatertot haul. And we are basically halfway through, believe it or not. I don't know if I'm going to show all these. I might do a separate video showing them individually. But I could kind of show them to you this way. The big thing I was going after these last couple weeks, I had these Earth 2 in trades. Really wanted singles and didn't want to do it the slow dollar way. So looked around over the course of about 3 weeks to get these whole sets. And seeing a whole set was about $100 after shipping. But I was seeing some sets that would maybe not have the annuals, or not have something DC did during this time. During for every evil, you'd have these 0.2, 0.1 issues. Earth 2 has a 15.1 and a 15.2. Most volumes that started right at the beginning of New 52 was all in their 23s. And eventually came across this set, complete set with the annuals, with the 0.2s, only missing issue 9. And to show you how long I've been after this, I think it was a couple weeks ago I was at Tatertot, and at STL Comics was trying to find that issue 9 on the dollar bins. Didn't, but he was more than half off the $100, and then took a best offer, and what came off on the best offer I used to buy issue 9. So that Earth 2 goes from that series, which does have a little key. I don't know how much it goes for. The first appearance of Cal, one of the Black Supermen. You can see on this cover here. His first appearance is in this series. And then it goes to Earth 2 World's End. So what's cool about these Earth 2 series, if you've read New 52, it starts off just like Justice League. Darkseid attacks the Earth. Only in this story, The only superheroes around are the Trinity here, and Supergirl or Power Girl, and Huntress / Robin at the time, and they all die. The Trinity dies, they stop Darkseid, and then Robin and Supergirl come to the normal Earth, become Huntress and Power Girl, and this story picks up 5 years later when the sort of Justice Society as we would know it starts to come to be, where Jay Garrick gets his powers and Alan Scott gets his powers and so forth. It goes into World's End, then actually goes into Convergence if you're following them. There's a World's Finest Huntress Power Girl series, and then we get to the final volume, Earth 2 Society, and I will probably do a collection vid on these if you're interested in seeing all the covers. But these last two, the World's End and Earth 2 Society, the same seller had them, and I made offers on both, and he took them both. The last thing to show you, which I might include in the Earth 2 video, because it kind of ties in. I've really been wanting to pick up single issues of Future's End, so I picked up that whole volume pretty cheap. Actually, I'm 4 issues away from finishing reading it, and I already read all of this Earth 2, so it's really slowing down my Warlord reading, but I'm probably going to read the other two Earth 2 series right after I finish Future's End. But yeah, super excited about these books. I'd been wanting them in singles for a long time, and really did get fantastic prices on them. The sad thing is I desperately need some short boxes, and didn't get those. So that'll have to be something in the future, because I need a whole short box just for Earth 2, as well as some bagging boards. But yeah, that is my haul. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of great deals online, as well as an awesome buy one, get 3 free at Tatertots with a pretty cool slab. I actually kind of wanted one of these character slabs, was semi-disappointed with the first one not being one of those. But the last two you can't argue with, so I'm happy to get one of these. And yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Have you read any of these series? How do you think I did on the mystery slab? And with that, I'll talk to y'all later.